bill to the House.
Sir William Seo, 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, I'm really excited, thrilled, in fact, to be speaking on this bill. This is perhaps the most sexiest and exciting bill to come before the House this week. The Customs Exercise Border Processing Trade Single Windows and Duties Amendment Bill. And I think, sir, every MP in this House should be given an opportunity to speak on bills such as this. The Joint Border Management System is an idea conceived when Labor was in government. Joint border management will bring about more efficient transactions, enhancing tourism and facilitating overseas trade. The sophisticated computer software will enable our border agencies to identify and link people and goods moving between our borders. A trade single window will be a hub for exchanging information electronically about importers, exporters and travellers between all border agencies, facilitating better coordination of people, importers and exporters and travellers, or goods that leave or arrive at our borders is an important element in creating a more productive economy. This facilitation process for border transactions are crucial elements in Labour's vision to give New Zealand an economic upgrade. The Joint Border Management System and the Trade Single Window are important ingredients as Labour works to give New Zealand an economic upgrade to a high-value economy that will support better jobs and higher incomes. New Zealand needs an economic upgrade because our economy has been running on old software. Labour wants better jobs and higher wages for all New Zealanders, and the Joint Border Management System and the Trade Single Window is one important ingredient that can help us achieve that. But we've got to make the point, sir, that the government must give us assurances, must give the public of New Zealand assurances and confidence that the continued underfunding of our biosecurity, the monitoring and clearance, must not put our borders at risk. We need to ensure that our borders have the appropriate funding to keep them secure. National needs to make sure that customs IT systems do not result in the ridiculous debacles on the front line of our border, similar to the debacles we've seen under this government with ACC and NovaPay. National also needs to ensure that New Zealanders' information is protected when these information technology systems are sharing data between agencies and between other businesses. Now, it all seems really easy and uncomplicated, but where there's generally been a letdown when we see new IC systems being put in place is the incompetence of, and I'm reluctant to say this, but so far the experience that we've seen and the experience that the New Zealanders have seen is the incompetence of ministers. And again, it's the example of NovaPay and ACC. Labour substantially boosted New Zealand's border security capacity. Scientific and operational systems were changed to more effectively investigate, eradicate or manage biological threats. Labour set up Biosecurity New Zealand to coordinate the agencies that manage and protect our country against these threats. We develop a comprehensive biosecurity strategy applying to all of New Zealand's environments, land, freshwater and marine, and to both indigenous and introduced flora and fauna. Now, I want to then conclude, sir, with the two main concerns, and again I want to say, it is the government's challenge, and we put that challenge on the table. They need to be giving confidence to this House and to all New Zealanders that they are working to ensure that there's no stuff-up with the ICT system, with the Joint Border Management System, as well as the Trade Single Window. It is disturbing to hear former speakers on this bill say that there is a scrap between customs and the ICT provider. Another point that I want to raise, my colleague Damon O'Connell found that while funding for border systems, and that no doubt includes the Joint Border Management System, has increased, budget documents also show that funding for border security, biosecurity, has been cut by $6 million.
Order.
Can I just say, sir?
Member's time has expired.
All right.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Contrary, no. The ayes have it.
Customs and Excise, Border Processing, Trade Single Window and Duties Amendment Bill, third reading. Biosecurity, Border Processing, Trade Single Window Amendment Bill, third reading.
Call on Government Order of the Day number 4.
Construction Contracts Amendment Bill, second reading.